have a boy, son. So when we find out that I was expecting a girl, so we were so happy. I stayed with her for 4 days. And I still remember those 4 days, and I like to make them last forever. She was my little girl. She had a really bad night, and yeah, she was sleeping with me. I just saw something really weird. I said, I took her hand and just let it go. It went like this, and I said, Mom, something's wrong. They called 911. I just saw my baby laying on the bed, and I thought, is she okay? I said, I'm sorry.
My name is Wayne Wayne. I am a radio personality for 102.5 KSFM in Sacramento. This topic is a big deal for me because I had a personal experience 2 years ago. I lost my niece. Before that, I heard of SIDS and children dying and infants dying, but I never experienced it. It was one of the hardest phone calls that I ever gotten. My niece, who was 6 months old, had just passed away. A lot of us have seen death, but when it's a child, when it's a baby, it's totally different. It's not the same. And just seeing her laying there, and I touched her, and she was just cold, and it was just, it burns like a image in your brain, and that'll never go away.
I had twins November 25th, 2013, a boy and a girl. My boy name is LaRon, my girl name is LaRae. LaRae passed away January 4th of 2014. I fed her around 5 o'clock that morning, and around like 8, we woke up like usual. I woke up to her without her breathing. I gave her CPR until the ambulance got there. And when we went to the hospital, she arrived dead. She was a month and a half. Like when he first came home, it was hard for me. Like I couldn't sleep because I'd be scared. Like I didn't even want to bring him home.
Every other week in Sacramento County, a baby passes away in their sleep.
In Sacramento County, half of the babies that die while sleeping are African American, yet we only make up 11% of the county's baby population, so that's crazy to me.
My name is Michelle Evans, and I'm a pediatrician in the Sacramento-Roseville area, and I'm also a new mom. I have a 4-week-old boy. We can reduce the risk of infants dying while sleeping. Doctors know that many of the risks associated with infant sleep-related deaths are related to the infant sleep environment. The major environmental risks are babies sleeping with other people, including both adults and other children, sleeping in a non-infant bed, like an adult bed or couch, and babies sleeping on their side or stomach. For breastfeeding moms, I would recommend having your infant in a bassinet right next to you.
Alone, back, and crib, always.
I am Redalia, first-time mother to David. A safe crib, doesn't have any bumpers, no loose toys or articles of clothing, and no blankets positioned around the baby at all.
There are a lot of unknowns when you have a new baby, but how to sleep your baby should not be one of them. As a new mom, there are several things that you're doing to prepare for your baby, and certainly one of them should be where the baby is going to sleep. Cribs are the safest place for babies to sleep. It's not safe for babies to sleep with stuffed animals, pillows, comforters, or bumpers in their sleep area.
I remember when I was in the hospital on one of the first nights of David's life, and the nurse came in and had to wake me up because I was holding him and I had dozed off. And she reminded me to always lay him down, especially when I'm sleepy, but to specifically lay him down alone on his back in his crib.
Babies should always sleep alone on their backs and in their own crib, and the crib should have a firm mattress with a fitted sheet and no additional bedding or bumpers. If a baby is placed on their stomach to sleep and they choke or they're having trouble breathing, they may not be able to lift up their head to get air. Do not let your baby suffocate while sleeping. No sleeping on an adult bed. No sleeping with adults or other children. No sleeping on couches, sofas, or recliners. No sleeping with soft bedding or stuffed animals.
I've talked to parents and they've decided not to get a baby bed or a bassinet because this is the way my mom took care of me. No matter what mom said or did, this is your baby. And he tell you the safest way for the child to sleep. Ignore mom.
My parents did actually advise me on a couple of things that went against the ABCs, but I take their advice in stride, and with the education that I've received so far, to just make sure he's comfortably dressed, alone, on his back in his crib.
Now when I put my son down, I put him in his playpen. He doesn't sleep in a bed. I put him down on his back, make sure nothing's in front of him.
And I just plead with all parents, put the baby in a safe place to sleep, just like it's a law. Make that your law, your statement, what you're going to do every time the baby go to sleep.
And even if you don't have a standard crib, the pack and plays are okay. The most important thing is that the baby sleeps alone.
In Sacramento County, you can get a free pack and play. Just call 916-244-1900.